How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to Of Gods and Men, the Daybreak Empire, one of the longest titled games we played on the channel. I don't know, it's just a record that happens to be now held by this game, I think. Random, doesn't have anything to do with anything. This game was just recently sent to me. Thanks for the devs for their early hookup. They're from Vancouver, which is cool. Nice, glad to support them with their very first game here. It looks very Fire Emblem-y or Final Fantasy Tactics, which, like, I love games like that so much. There's not enough of them on the PC, so I want to check that out. Floating in the space between spaces, there is an egg with a yolk of a golden sun, around which circles a single small world. And in this world, I think he's talking about the sun. And in this world, stretched across the continent of Tamira, there is a war. Maybe it's not our sun, maybe it's a different sun. Mortals, birthed and blessed by the gods, lived locked in a never-ending holy war. Moved by the unseen hands of divine inspiration and ritual, they fight like pawns, but die like people. So they're just slightly better than people because they've been blessed by gods, but they still die like a people. Nothing special about your death. Does that mean you're no less likely to go to heaven? Who the hell knows? On the edge of civilization, the god of the open sky and the god of mountains have contested their heroes. The god of open sky won because there was no mountains. And the god of the open sky has emerged victorious. Oh, maybe that's literally why there are no mountains. A warrior king of the Isa tribe returns home from the Hugin city-states, laden down with the spoils of war. And most importantly, accompanied by a royal hostage. A royal hostage? I assume that means they're actually royalty and not just that, like, people are a fan of him. He's like, oh, he's a royal hostage. He's so kind. Everyone fell in love with him immediately. Young, scared, and angry at the circumstances that have led her to this, the girl rides to an unknown fate in an unknown land. But what she cannot know, that her destiny will change the face of the world forever. You've heard of the man in the moon? There is also a man on the world. They look at each other sometimes, shoot each other little winks. 15 years later. Ooh, 15 years a hostage? Move over 12 years a slave. This one's got you beat by 3. Hold the line, they're coming around the flank. Ulgan. They're close to breaking, child. I'm putting you in command of the reserves for the final push. Yes, my Khan. I won't let you down. Do you require guidance before we begin? We could do a speedy version of the tutorial. I'll only show the relevant bits. I get to look around and decide where I'm going to place her. I can swap with someone or go to one of these open ones. It's making me switch with this guy. That's where I want them to be. I'm happy enough with that. With our preparations complete, it's time to face our foes. I literally moved one person. You might want to put a little bit more thought into it next time. So same as you're used to seeing in lots of games like this, blue will be where you can move and red is where you can attack if you stopped on that space. Huge movement range and huge attack range. It's kind of out of control, doesn't it seem like it? I guess she has like a longbow or something. Cavalry units specifically can move even after attacking. That's cool. Okay, so this game kind of has the Fire Emblem tier system of, I don't remember it exactly, but it's, you know, lance beats sword, swords beats arrow, arrow beats lance. It's like a rock, paper, scissors thing. But the damage you do isn't entirely about your specific stats. You do kind of a quick time event. So, I got it right in the middle. That was like the best possible, right? Oh, we both got experience out of that. Its speed will vary each time it's used. Stay on your toes. That makes it a lot harder. And you just wait. You just marvel at what you've accomplished. Excellent form. That was some mighty fine waiting. Okay, so there's archer, infantry, and cavalry. So it has less to do with like sword, spear, arrow, axe, anything like that. It has to do with range and how their movement, like whether or not they got a nice little pony underneath them. Archers, good against infantry. Infantry, good against cavalry. Cavalry, good against archers. Makes sense. Various faction exclusive special units may circumvent this system. I'm curious what those could look like. Cavalry archers are unique to the Isa faction and pair ranged attacks with the ability to hit and run, so she specifically stands out as a unique option. Poor armor though. You should be ready now, child. Let's go. That was the shortest, simplest tutorial I've ever gone through. It took like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I mean, it helps I'm familiar with the game type, but still, kudos to this game for keeping it so simple. Gola, I'm the chosen of the god of gods? Who the hell's the god of gods? Would that just be capital G-O-D, perhaps? Our victory is his will. Oh yeah, well, I was chosen by the god of gods, and he said that I was gonna win. He's regrouping. Form up and prepare to charge. So here's where we're first going to define our layout. Can they step on top of buildings and stuff? It seems kind of silly if that's the case. Like, it should force you around all that stuff, right? I guess I'll do the tiniest bit of moving around, and then, I don't know, it seems like good enough for me. What do you guys got planned here? It looks like there's no real plan yet. Everyone's just moving in close. But I must be careful. I can't believe the Khan's given command to her. I'd rather shovel horse shit than follow a mainlander. That can be arranged. Now do as you're ordered. That one dude was really fucking tall. Yes, my Khan. I don't know if he's best served as an infantry. Probably, because then he can like have that extra reach on his spear to get at horses if horses come charging him down. I'm sorry, my Khan. I just wanted to say I want to be careful because there's these crabs waiting in the back here. If I'm not careful, I might get ransacked by the crabalry after the cavalry is dealt with. I'm gonna move in some like basic infantry units first. Yeah. I can totally get my first attack off on this guy with the advantage, and you see there the arrow is advantage, disadvantage. Yeah, I feel ready. Was that right in the middle? I think it was. 1 shot, 1 kill. I already nailed an achievement for this. Oh, fuck yeah. You can wait that out, buddy. Okay, so he is standing on that tile, but at the very least there is like, it does graphically show that he's behind it. So I'm much more forgiving of this. Archers were good against cavalry units, correct? Oh, there is cover. You do kind of have to move around things. There is cover being provided. There. If I hang out right here, I think is the only place I could get this guy from. No, it was I just did it that an infantry attacked a cavalry. I somehow immediately forgot how that pairing was gonna work. Not great, but 10 experience for Sir Little Archer. For some reason he was dressed like a ninja. I mean, he looks cool and everything. I just don't think of archers as being very ninja-like most of the time, but I suppose that could make sense. Ulgan has a shitload of health. I think I'm going to get him to hang back a little bit first, though. You will probably be out of range from like any of these guys. Yeah, they can't. You'll be fine back there. It's no worries. Saga, can we get you near enough? Yeah, let's get you shooting from back here somewhere so that there's like a little bit of distance between you. Keep you a little bit safe. I'm okay. I mean, I just want to get the damage off. I'm okay with having the disadvantages a little bit. Ooh, you can run and hide. I want to do it just because I can. Achievement unlocked, hit and run. So I'm taking full advantage here. It's the game's just commending me for being so great at what I do. This guy, I think, just has a sword. I feel like he's a regular cavalry type unit. Ategis, kind of like spaghetti, but not particularly. Oh, dear God, no. Is that like an opportunity attack or something? If it's not exactly that, they might not call it that, but that's essentially, seems to be essentially what it was. So now I know, oh, good work. This guy's my champion. Can I like give him a name, promote him, keep him around forever and not get rid of him? Level 2 infantry. He's around half health or whatever. I don't want him to die. I want to be real careful with this guy and make sure he's not going to become lost in this battle. Because if there's any damn way, oh, I got Deadeye, a critical achievement there, but then I got attacked back again. You can just wait it out. I don't want to put him in harm's way, but I want to keep leveling him up, you know? You attack the guy who's immediately in front of you, because it's going to be pretty damn hard to screw that up, I think. Also, he's weak. I got all twitchy and overly excited and clicked immediately. Luckily, he was weak enough that I was fine. I was just curious what all was waiting for me up here, if there was stuff I could have done. Doesn't entirely seem like it. I don't really know what the 300 minus 300 is, like if I lose. Is that what's on the line for me here? That's the only guess I have. Archer for the infantry. Can I get to this guy? Yes, there is one position. Good thing everything's so damn maneuverable that I have so much opportunity to like position things around and make this work. I'm scared for him. But this guy only has 4 attack damage. He's not as strong. I'm going to send in the proper unit type to deal with this, since it went very poorly to send cavalry against cavalry. Oh, bitch! That didn't go how I hoped either. That was a huge retaliation attack that dude just landed on me there. So I'm hoping OGAM can finish shit off. Bah! You're only forestalling the inevitable. The God of Gods has shown me I will conquer. Conquer your way back to the hole you crawled out of, coward. Really insulting when he just died. He lost the battle, and I'm pretty sure he lost his life. I think he's toast. I don't think that guy's making a recovery. And he decided to just be a piece of shit to him right at the end there regardless. Really show him who's boss. I think I'm just going to run him out of there. I was considering going in for the attack. I don't think he's strong enough to kill him, because he'll be disadvantaged. So I think it makes the most sense to just get him the hell out of there and not get him killed. There was one thing I saw. Automatically select the next unit. I think I want that. I can always, change the selection, but it makes it much more clear to me when all of my units have gone. It would be handy if they grade themselves out or something once they were done. No! No, you bastard! That was the one guy I cared about making it through this battle. I can't believe you've done this to me. You're so getting fucked up. And that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough fucking up. I don't want to use OGAM. I don't want to use OGAM because he'll probably be able to kill him too effectively. If I just wait for now, am I ending what I can do with you? Okay, automatically selecting the next unit. All that's done is mess me up, so I'm turning that back off again, actually. Fuck. Well, maybe these are all just, like, nameless, disposable units anyways. Like, they're not going to carry on throughout the campaign or anything. Maybe I shouldn't worry about them. I don't know if permadeath is even a thing in this game. I don't know if I should be concerning myself with that possibility. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, child. Just a cough. The traitors have fled back across the river. You did well, child. Thank you, my Khan. I sensed something troubling you, child. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm honored you put me in command. It's just, I'm worried some are reluctant to follow me. Because of who your family is? Sega. You've been one of us since before some of these whelps were born. Your authority comes from your brain and your bow. And my trust in you. I almost said brain in your bow. You just know when to concede a point, No curtsying either. Straight up a bow. It's a little bit less graceful, but it really sells the point a lot better, some would say. In fact, I have a mind to name you as my successor. Excuse me? I'm serious. I don't know what to say. Surely there's someone else. The clan would never accept it. I'm the bastard of the Hugan Lord Mayor. They would laugh. They will if I tell them to, and will accept happily when we win this war. You're the daughter I never had, and you're a far better leader than I ever was. I trust you. There's time to think about it. If Khan Gola is right, and it's the God's will he conquer us, it may not matter. But if not, this is the chance to prove yourself. I understand, sir. I won't let you down. Good for you, Sega, proving your worth. The cowards burned the bridges behind them, and the river's running too high to ford. If we ferry across, they'll cut us down. I feel like this has come up on the channel before, but characters don't cough in things unless they have cancer or are dying for some other lung-related reason. So this guy's super dying, and it's not old age. It's never just old age. He's dying because of something. If we ferry across, they'll cut us down. What if we go north around the highlands? We might be able to hit them from where they don't expect it. And if we fail, it leaves our lands undefended. It doesn't leave much room for error. Then we won't fail. Well, I mean, there's a lot of room for failure in that plan, which leaves room for error in all of that tactically. I don't think it's a great idea. But a curious map that this landform that there's these sub-hydrological islands that haven't quite breached the surface but happen to be more shallow points that happen to be in the shape perfectly of boats. What a weird coincidence that must be. When you're sailing your ships, you'd have to make sure you don't beat yourself under these mid-ocean underwater boat islands. From the world map, you can create units, build buildings, and maneuver your armies. Do you require guidance? If I assume this tutorial will be as miniature as the last one, so I'm okay with that. Gold is used to create new units and to build and upgrade your buildings. I hope eventually over time I accumulate more long-term units, not just these disposable guys that I kind of started with. Minus 100, 200, I'm not sure what that's showing me. Click on the ISA territory to enter territory management. Alright, to begin creating units, you must first create a building, build a barracks to enable the creation of infantry units. This is the side of things I was not expecting from a game such as this. So does the barracks add gold? I mean, I'll have to pay to build it, yes. Create an infantry unit. So that was, I don't know what this is. I have some sort of debt. I don't know what the minus 100 is, but I paid the one. Hopefully over time that means it earns me gold. I guess all I can grab is an infantry. Did I lose both infantry? I thought I had two. I think they both died. Alright, yeah, I guess that was the right thing to invest in, probably. The ISA have a unique building called the Tower of Silence, which allows the creation of cavalry archers. All of these buildings can be upgraded, allowing them to produce higher level units. Units present in the selected territory will be listed on the left. All units that are able to move will be selected by default, as indicated by the green border. You can move around through territories. If there's enemies there, you have to fight them. If it's neutral or unguarded, you can just snag it up. I'm going to move everyone to West Urkik. So everyone, we're picking up and dropping anchor. But, you know, a land anchor. Everyone's heading to there. General, the Western tribes have decided to lend their strength to ours. They've also granted us some of their gold to help replenish some of our army. Shit, are the enemies gonna take turns moving their people around and stuff too? And like I have to leave areas defended so they don't steal it away from me? Good, we'll need all the help we can get. I fear the Easterners will put up more of a fight. I see no strength being lent to ours. I do see that we have more money all of a sudden, so maybe that's all that they were talking about. Yeah, I left nothing behind there. That's it's real risky, ain't it? I already have a barracks built here, so I'm going to build an infantry, but I'm moving him over to where everyone else is at. And I'm going to build a mine here, because I don't know what that'll do. I think it just means it's going to earn me money over time, probably, hopefully. Maybe I upgrade level 2 barracks. How does that affect people I already have? It doesn't. It doesn't affect it. Dang, I wish I hadn't built that one infantry. I could have built a level 2 guy. We'll make do with what we got, I guess. We'll build a range somewhere down the line. We'll start investing in some archers and stuff, but not anything we need to worry about just yet. Cannot go to those mountains. There. Oh, okay. It's kind of showing me. I think that means 2 cavalry, 1 infantry, 1 archer. I'm sending everyone in there. We're going into another battle. We'll just see how this goes. Isa, get ready. Who do I want to put where? I think I read that this game has something like 55 maps altogether. Oh, they have very slightly different stats. That's kind of cool that they're like randomized when you purchase these guys. Or maybe it has... no, yeah, I bought them both from the same territory, so it must have just been totally randomized. We'll call that ready. I think that looks good enough for the time being. There's no moving around in this map. This is the extent of the entire map. It's a very small, short little map. Here's a nice way to just flip between everyone. That's perfect. That's what I truly needed. Archers are good against infantry. Shit, I can't get them to there. That's too bad. Well, I can't really get anyone to where I want them to be. I am gonna be a baby about this. I'm tucking everyone in the corner. I want them to waste their turn bridging this gap between us, and then I'm gonna swoop in and do the damages. I don't know. Oh, it kind of puts a little brown outline around them. It's not super clear, but it does show you that they have already been moved. I don't know if that was the best strategy. I don't know if I'm super cheating the system here or what's going to happen because of that, but I thought it would be funny. Did that dude just kill that crab? Just for shits and gigs? He just decided, I hate this crab, specifically. It will die by my hand because I have willed it. I want... No. Quit this. Just let me select people. Nah, he can't make it to him. So this is the only one who can make it to this guy. He's going to go ahead and do his attack. I was kind of not prepared for that to come up again. Oh, God, no. Well, he's level 2. Maybe that was the difference maker. I was unprepared for such. Archer, first Archer, you are coming up first. Everyone already has the brown outline around them. Turns out I don't understand how that works. I want you to try and take this guy out for me. I realize that you guys aren't very strong. You're only a level 1. Everyone here is a level 2? Well, that's just terrible. This means cavalry? I guess that's a hoof or something right next to the C there. And then the little spear. I don't know. That it felt like a lance or something, and that made more sense for cavalry. I guess I just don't know how this stuff goes. Dang it. Olgan, I think you're gonna have to contribute here. For whatever reason, I guess because he's sick, he's walking around coughing up lungs and stuff. I didn't want to be a big dick to the guy and like make him do all the hard labor. So I was going to get him to hang back a little bit, but I think it's unwise to not make use of him. He's pretty much guaranteed not going to die, considering the plethora of health that he's currently sitting on top of. So I'll try and make better use of him. Critical. These bitch-ass bitches with their big crit attacks. I'm not cool with that. Hey, Archer dude, can you attack with... No, you can't. You do have to, like, spread out a little bit. That's cool, though. I knew you had it in ya. Do you guys want to, like, survive through the battle so that I can upgrade you, maybe? I feel like that would, help out a lot, as if you survived, and so I could, like, cash in on some experience or anything like that. I imagine it would play out somehow similar to that. So do that. How about everyone tries to live through this battle? God, someone else in this is for sure dying. I am not doing a very good job mowing through the enemies here. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you for pulling your weight here. Olgan, I know you're old and tired, but I need you to wrap this shit up. Alright, what's everyone doing experience-wise? Oh, everyone gains experience at the end for winning, too. That's another thing. I don't like using the main guy, because he, like, Olgan too often, because he needs the levels up the least, you know? General, they dispatched riders back to the Ategi capital, but we intercepted them. Good job. We'll leave at nightfall and catch them unawares. It's never just unawares, it's always unawares, even though no one speaks like that. Not anymore, at least. Alright, how is everyone doing level-wise? How do I investigate you guys individually to see how you're doing? Doesn't seem to be much of a real option. I guess I need to explore more before it'll let me move around entirely. I bet you there's some more story stuff that'll come out of here. So maybe we'll advance one more little area, one more region. Maybe that puts a nice bow on this opening, like, prologue or whatever you would call it. Hey, you get to see right there that the barracks has been built there. What did I lose that round? 1 infantry, I think, is all I lost. And that's all I can afford to buy, but I do get a level 2 one now. So we're going to send you all the way across to there. He's allowed to, since all those are connected, he's allowed to zip straight over like that. He has more health, more damage, and I don't know, his value? Still the same, I guess, is what that would be representing and standing for. This is all I got. We're going in 6 on 6, hey? With a real heavy focus on cavalry. That's fine. Archers are lame, and we will prove it by going and stomping some goofy archer asses. Gola. Apparently this is the hole he crawled out of. This is where he took himself back to. So, Khan Ulgan is so frail he sent his slave princess against me. Shouldn't you be on some mountain sipping wine with your servants? No, the mountain god got beat to hell by the sky god. There's no mountains left. They're all dead. Wine tastes best paired with victory. Why don't you surrender and I'll raise a toast to you? Cretin. The god of the open sky has shown me the downfall of your tribe. All the better I start with the captive bastard. Did they tell you you'd be killed by that bastard today? Maybe check your crystal ball again. Ooh, you believe in shitty horoscope type prophecies? You deserve to get made fun of a little bit. Ulgan, you're going more up front. My level 2 guy's going a little bit more up front, and I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. I'm doing this again. I think it was helpful. I think they have quite a lot of ground to cover. I don't know if the AI is smart enough to realize that I'm kind of baiting them. And so I don't know if they go to the full range automatically or they hesitate and try and like gain advantage by shoring themselves up, clumping together, spreading out, going behind buildings. There's probably a lot of strategies. I don't know which ones would be considered the best. I guess I'm moving you into here. Or here's a different idea that I just had with my brain. Yeah, both of these guys can get in there. The level 1 guy, you're gonna go up first just to see what you're made of, what you got, what you can do. It's okay. I mean, it could be better. You didn't die. You're damn near dying. Man, are there no like clerics or healing classes or anything in this game? Because that's going to be a huge limiting factor, is just getting ruined by not having anything of that sort. I'm a little wary of how that might affect things here. I'm going for this guy just cause I don't know. I don't want to accidentally put her straight in the middle of everything. But it is kind of shitty because I did basically leave them straight up in the middle of everything. I should help in some capacity. I'll send in Archer Dude to do a little bit of cleanup. I should have moved her out of the way because he can't get in there and try and finish that guy off. So instead, he's got to try and contribute to this. But I was just trying to spit out the words that were going to mean I don't think he can do it. That would be a pretty tall damn order. But hey, good work, man. Fuck. I really need to level some dudes up to make that work. Nicely done. Taking a kind of scary amount of damage. A solid third of his health there sketches me out for sure. I don't know how this plus minus shit works out. I don't know why it seems like why it's up to 0 all of a sudden. I wish I understood that better. That's one thing that could have used a little bit more explaining in the tutorial. Damn him running back and forth like that. Oh, he's fucked up too. There goes both my infantries. I feel like maybe I spent my money really poorly. Or have been strategizing poorly, perhaps, because this is not coming together very well. Oh, you're still at full health. That's better than I expected or thought. Shit. I hate spending those money on those level 2 guys and immediately losing them like that. That sucks. You get in there, and you, as an archer versus an archer, get an advantage here? That's like one of those bonus interactions or whatever that wouldn't be there normally. We can win this. We'll win this just fine. I was concerned before this turn attacking, but it was foretold. I saw it. Nah, then Ulgan came and stomped on you with his horse and his sick old man feet. He stomped you as well, because the horse alone didn't stomp you nearly enough, so he wanted to double down on any stomping that might have been going on. You know what, little ninja archer? You're level 2, you're doing good. I'm happy with what you've contributed to the team so far. I'm gonna get you to wait one dang second, and we're gonna see if we can get you a kill, and see if that additional little bit of experience would matter much. Shit, I didn't mean to wait, because now you're just kind of in the way. That was a mistake. Didn't mean to do that. Thought that would have been an easy kill just a second ago there. Oh, good. You can run through your own units. I wasn't blocking my path there. Excellently done, team. Way to only lose 50% of your troops. That's stellar results. My Khan, we've won the day. Well done. Sir, you're bleeding. It's all right, child. This is my time. I imagine this would have happened no matter what, which is really funny if I didn't, like, put him in the battle. He would just be bleeding for nothing. No, don't say that. We can find a healer. My child. Can you find a healer? Because I would love to have one on board. My child, the Khans know you're to lead. You're the only one who can. Don't go. Help! I need a healer! Instead, we'll just ride this out tonight. Let the sun set and we'll just chill here and hope that it gets better with time. 2 years later, oh my. My Khan, another envoy from the Katiji, is requesting an audience. Tell them my answer hasn't changed. We can't spare a single soldier to help them. Yeah, 3 of them died in that battle. The other one just dropped dead immediately after the battle. It was me and that one archer. I don't know who you are, man. At some point in those last 2 years, I guess he decided to hire a couple more. I told her, Your Grace, but she's proven quite persistent. Let me through, you horse sucker? Fucker? I don't know. I need to talk to her. Where is she? Over here. Khan Saga. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. Likewise, although she looks a little apprehensive. And to whom do I owe the pleasure of having my tent barged into? General Soja Laboa of Katia City. I come on behalf of the Katiji Kingdoms to ask, look, I know what you've come to ask, and you know my answer. The Isa are sorry to hear of your plight, but I can't sacrifice 2 years of peace to send my people to die on the mainland. But we're being slaughtered. Everything east of Katia has been overrun by Tuga crusaders. We flee the cities just to be captured by raiders and pirates. We can't feed the refugees. Please, I'm begging you. I'm sympathetic to your plight. Banners bearing the dragon god have shown up on my own shores and carried off my own people. But my mind is made up. Please leave. My guards will accompany you. You heard what happened to your father, the Lord Mayor of the Hyuga? My birth father. Your birth father, and your elder brother, half-brother. Half-brother are dead. It's said your younger half-brother had them killed to seize power. The lands across the channel are in chaos. What of it? You have a stronger claim than him. Stronger claim than him. Even if, what am I even doing anymore? Even if you're a bastard, if you can defeat him in the field, the city is yours. You've brought an unprecedented peace to this island. Why let it stop here? And if you do, you'll have the full support of my people. But first we need your help. I can't put my people at risk, I'm sorry. By right, the Hyuga are your people, and mine could be too if you aided them. Peace is possible. Please. I'll call a council. You'll have an answer in the morning. Thank you, my Khan. Don't thank me yet. I may still betray you yet. I will decide if your lands seem worth pillaging. You won't regret this, my Khan. We should leave at once. All the way to Duval? The treacherous Katija of the Duval Islands have taken up piracy to profit from the chaos and may need to be subdued. And then I have people kind of spread out all over the place. Level 2 archer. Ooh, Soja and Sega hanging out together. She looks like a spellcaster, which is dope. Level 2 infantry, and I got myself 1 level 2 cavalry. Nice defense system we got going on here, but not something I am actually going to take on at the moment. Look at all these areas. So many options of places to go, things to do. I also got a lot of money to spend. But for now, I'm leaving things there for the time being. It is just planned as a one-off unless it ends up being super popular. I think it's very cool. I will continue playing the game by myself at the very least. But in the meantime, I will set it aside and wait to see what the reaction is from people. I think it's very cool. I don't know how people feel about a game of this pace, of the strategy. You know, it remains to be seen. I don't know. We haven't really done anything like this on the channel since literally some of the first videos on the channel, and I imagine people don't watch those. So let me know what you guys think down below, because it'll greatly influence whether or not we see more of this. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Link down in the description. The game comes out, I think November 8th, 9th? There'll be a link. You guys can go check that out, wishlist it, buy it, do what you do. Thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.